Virgo, happy August. I hope you guys are doing wonderful, Virgo. Let me get all these bones and charms in. You know how we do this. We're going to start off with the bone and the curios. I've added some mini tarot cards in to see if we can help get a little bit more information, but we're still going to follow up with a few tarot and then also the intuitive life coach oracle deck. Get this for Virgo spirit. Virgo for August. Virgo, what we got going on? Virgo. Ooh, let's pull this in. Money. All right, Virgo. There we go. So let's see. Some of you, I'm definitely getting a lot of movement, travel. This could be for business. Now, manifestation with your crown in the upright is actually good this month. Some of y'all are looking at opportunities that are coming in. Catcher's Myth is definitely, if you have a home-based business or you're a real estate agent, there's definitely some opportunities that are going to be coming your way. I see you planting a seed, so you're getting ready for a harvest. There's also some talk about in your home, maybe some changes that are coming in. For some of you, spirit is crossing over into a new home or a move. There is stress underneath that. Looks like though it's not coming in quick. Some of you, this could be possibly 8 to 10 months away. For some, no, I feel like something is going to be accelerated. But there may be some talks. Maybe there's trying to sell a home. Maybe some of you are waiting for a lease to be up. There may be some things that are coming in with opportunities, and it may require a move. I am getting some stress that possibly could be coming in. Some of you might be having some issues with your legs, your joints, a little bit of arthritis, maybe even some hip pain. I am getting some claws in your money sector, so that could even be it. You could be stressed out about money. I am seeing more money coming in, but I also see too that there may be some money that is expended out, possibly with travel or having to move some things around. Let me see. Let's turn some of these cards over. Okay. We definitely see some offers that are coming in, especially with women. If you're looking into doing some business, it looks like females may be a good fit for you this month. So there may be some talks about traveling out, connecting with someone. I do see some delays with travel. So if you have a vehicle, please be careful on the road. Also, make sure that you're checking your tires, your fluids, and things like that. Some of you, I feel like there's an energy of worry about a new beginning, worried about finances. But I do see money coming into the family. Trickster energy is there. So be careful of people that you're dealing with. Evil eye is on top of your money. This could be somebody trying to block you. So I would say, if this is a job or anything, make sure you're checking your hours, that you're getting paid exactly what you need. Also, make sure that if you do feel blockages, take spiritual baths and things like that to kind of clean something out. If you're self-employed, there may be some competition that is coming in. Trickster energy could be on top of someone. There's also this energy of feeling like I don't have enough with that Four of Cups, that Four of Hearts. This is almost like my cups are overflowed or they spilled out. But with this is typically, three cups down and one cup up, where it's like you're not as bad off as you think you are. And I think that's the message. If you're kind of stressed out, it's kind of like it's not as bad as you really think it is. There's opportunities that are around you. Manifestation is on top of money. So I feel like a lot of you are trying to either find a new job or find a new way to make money. But we have somebody that's a little bit inflexible. It's almost like I'm going to keep doing things the same way I do over and over again. But maybe that's played out, Virgo. Maybe you need to look at something a little bit different. This could even be with a job. Like, I've been at this job for 5 years. I'm really not making the money I want to make. I know that there's more that I can do, but I'm not applying for other jobs. So I feel like that you kind of need to shake some things up, because I think some of you have kind of fell into some type of complacency with things that you're doing. Watch your health with overworking. I feel like that there's a lot of not getting enough rest, but I do see a lot of stress on y'all. I think it's going to ease up towards the end of the month, but it looks like that some of y'all might be dealing with stress at the beginning of the month. Maybe some legal things. We got the devil head on top. Some of you might be dealing with some legal paperwork or some things that are coming in that need to be taken care of. We have the bullet casing. Ace of Wands is something that maybe comes in fast and something that you're not looking at. And your eye is upside down. So could be that you have some type of legal thing that is going to be coming in that you got to deal with. This could be a ticket that you didn't expect to get. This could be a fine that you forgot to pay or a warrant that you have to take care of. This also could be something with like child support or something where it's like they're garnishing wages because maybe you didn't make the payment. Whatever it is, it comes in quick. And there's a bullet casing on top of it. You're not happy about it. Spirit is trying to warn you about it though. So pay attention to your dreams. And if this is something that you really need to get a handle on, take it, take care of it. I am seeing standing your ground. If you've been kind of letting people kind of get what they want, or you've been over accommodating with some people, I feel like that there is also some stress, and it could be about communication. There may be some energy with communication that you just don't want to deal with. We do have the conch shell up here, and this is about communication with money, and some of you may not want to do that. Maybe every time you start talking about money, it turns into an argument or it gets uncomfortable for you. We do have transformation coming in within your good luck, and we do see money coming around. Watch your spending though. Watch your spending. The Joker card to me is kind of like somebody that is like, I have it, um, and I know I'm going to make it back, but I'm not sure I'm going to make it back, or I'm going to take this chance and see if I can make money off of this. I think this much you need to just make sure everything is a sure thing. Some of you could be going back to school. You could be thinking about taking some type of classes. Make sure it's a class that you need to take. For a few of you, this could be with the Jack of Pentacles. This could even be having to pay for like back to school stuff for kids. I do see something with education that is opening up. So this is either an opportunity to take classes, or this could be something with teaching classes. Crown in the upright is a good thing. We have 8 of Wands. We have some communication that's coming in maybe within 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. Could be dealing with a water sign, and we're looking at something with transformation, good luck coming in, something is switching over. So if you're doing business with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you're in a relationship with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it looks like that there may be some good things that are coming in. Y'all might be putting your head together on building a business or figuring out how to bring some money in. This even could be a coworker or somebody that you're dealing with, but I'm seeing something with transformation with finances that are coming in, and education is there. You could be thinking about with this new home in your love sector, moving in with someone. This also, because we have the mermaid there, could be finding a house that's closer to water. This could be also finding something that you absolutely love that's close to water. There's some stress on it, so there may be something with paperwork. I get something with possibly credit. So if you're looking at a house and your credit is not that great, you might want to go ahead and start working on that, because I feel like there is a move that's coming in 8 to 10 months from now. Let's see. Some of you, I feel like there's some type of spiritual thing that's happening, and you may be a little concerned about it or confused about it and not sure it's what you want. I think there is going to be maybe a decision, and it could be something that comes into your dreams, or some spirit that you connect with. Some of you, it could even be a water spirit. You might be by the water and you kind of get called to something, but there's some confusion on top of it. It looks like spirit is talking to you, but you're kind of distracted, and maybe because there's some stress there. There also could be some issues with a relationship that's coming in, third party action. Some of you could be dealing with a person that is just not happy right now with the relationship, or there may just be some doubts. I feel like somebody is starting to question some things, what they want to do, what's moving for them, what's not moving for them. Um, So you might be making some decisions before the year is up. The focus is kind of like, how do I get past some of this stuff to bring this money in? Some of you might even have children that are kind of pulling on your energy or your finances. I kind of get somebody wanting somebody to pull their own load or pull their own way. Let's see. I do see something with travel that's coming in. You might be thinking about taking a trip and there's options, but there may be some worries about money. Almost like I want to take a vacation, but I don't know if I'm going to have the money. And I do see if you are traveling, watch the budget because it looks like for some of you that budget is really tight. For a few of you, I feel like that there is some options with going some places, but you're not really sure. I think you're trying to figure out the most economical way to do this. Now, we have the mojo hand, but we also have the skeleton hand on top of it, which means that it looks like for some of y'all feel like as soon as y'all get money, it's taken away. But I do see manifestation. The road opener key is there. This is about setting boundaries too. If you have a lot of people that are pulling on your finances, you might want to go ahead and restructure that. Some of you are not taking care of your money as best as you can. You might have some issue with even being able to save. And typically that's not an earth energy because most earth energy, but it depends on what other planets you have. But some of y'all are struggling with being able to manage your money right. And you have an ancestor or somebody on the other side that's really trying to help you. So probably when you're in that Amazon cart, they're like, no, no, no. And you're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And they're like, And you're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And they're like, okay, look, no, we're going to unplug your laptop or we're going to make that iPad go black because they don't want you to spend money because the handcuffs are there and the purse is upside down. Some of y'all are spending, and it could be emotional spending, but it's just putting you in a bad position, especially if you got family or something to take care of. There's money coming in, but they're like, manage the money better. Bad spell work, we do have some protection, but there could be some delays with travel or some issues with travel. Let's see, what is this card? Some of you could be dealing with a water energy that is younger than you. There may be some, I don't know, communication issues because we do have the mockingbirds. So we are in Mercury energy. Be careful of what you say. Be careful of what you hear. Everything may not be what it is. I do see giving birth or something that is starting up, successes on top of it, but you do have some type of competition that's coming around. So it looks like you may be trying to start something, grow something, create something, could be a new business, could be a project, but you are getting some type of competition that's coming in. Some of you are dealing with a fire energy woman, some of you are dealing with a younger water sign male. I am getting possibly traveling out and maybe having to get some type of physical vaccinations. I am hearing make sure that your paperwork is in order. This could be definitely with passports and things like that. Some of you, there is going to be a major spiritual connection with a friend, spiritual growth that's coming in. It may take this relationship to the next level, not necessarily romantically, but spiritually. Maybe this person is very gifted and they boost you, where you start seeing things or things open up for you. Heart is upside down, and it may be that because money is there, some of you may be not as affectionate or not open for love or affection because the bank account may be looking a little bit funny for some of you. Now, money is going to come back in, but, for some people, if the money is not right, their vagina doesn't work. And you might be dealing with that energy with your vagina or penis. If you are traveling out, make sure that you really go back in and check all your paperwork, your tickets and stuff, and make sure that everything is up front. You're not getting any more food, Voodoo. You ate 3-4 times today. That's why you're a mega chunk. You're on a diet, sir. Let's see. I am getting some gossip, evil eye on top, but I feel like there's some type of competition that's going around. Whether you have your own business or you're working somewhere, there's some secret hidden enemies or competition. You might be expanding or doing something a little bit more, and I feel like somebody's watching you. They're watching you manifest some things. They could even be trying to copy something that you're doing, Virgo. Smile at them, wave at them when you see them. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo spirit. Any guidance, any messages? Virgo. Why these cards are having such a hard time coming in? Some of you, there may be some confusion on your next move. Virgo, there we go. All right, let's see what we have. So we have the devil upright. We have restriction, fears. There's something that you're worried about, but we did see a lot of stress. Two of Wands, unexpected downfall, loss of control, unexpected results. So something happened really, really fast and you weren't expecting it. We did see that in the middle. For some of you, we said, I think it was possibly a legal situation, money thing. And it's like, whoa, I didn't see this happening. I didn't see this coming. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles, materialistic. So there could have been a loss of money that really worried you, scared you for a minute. Like, what are we going to do? Knight of Wands, property, a move. For some of you, maybe there was some issue with your house or your living arrangement. And it's like, okay, now we're going to have to find another place to move. This also could be too that the rent wasn't there. Because we get this thing that comes in quick, and then we get a move, property, something that comes in really fast where there's some type of scare about it. Two of Cups, partnership, and this looks like kind of putting two and two together. Like, okay, what you got, what I got, let's make this work. Could be a business partnership, could be a relationship, could be family, where it's like, let's put our money together, our heads together, and make this work. All right, let's see. We have Four of Cups, and we have living in the past. Some of you are being triggered. I feel like that if there was an issue of losing something in the past, especially with money, it's like, oh my God, here we go again. Here we go. We're doing this again. And some of you are looking back at the past. Now, some may be looking back like, oh, this wouldn't have happened if I stayed where I was. For some of you, for a few of you, though, it's almost like I don't want to go back to where I was, because we have somebody that is maybe struggling with the financial part of something where they don't want to lose. Seven of Wands in the upright, courage. Feeling like something is unfair, trying to get something back in control. So for a few of you, you may have had your like, oh, woe is me moment. And then it's like, oh, I got to pull myself together and get myself back right. Now I am getting something with battles. This could be competition. This could be jealousy. This may be feeling like you got an energy that's coming up against you. For some of you, you probably do need to cleanse your space. Ten of Wands upright, responsibility, feeling overwhelmed, overworked, burdens, but it's like I can't stop. Now you do need to kind of get your energy under you right, because if not, you're going to make yourself sick. Two of Swords, indecision. What am I going to do? Confusion, stress, worry. So this is a stroke. This is a heart attack. Ten of Wands, Two of Swords, overwork and burden, feeling stressed out. Then we have lack of clarity, confusion, worry, stressed out. You're going to make yourself sick. Sun card, clarity. Now I see. Vitality. We have some victory that comes in. So we have something that comes out of a bad situation that you were worried about. Like everything was falling apart and I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't sleep at night. How am I going to get this money? Am I going to lose my apartment? Am I going to lose my house? Connecting with somebody. Let's put our heads together. Then we get this trigger moment. Oh my God, we're going to be back in the trailer. Y'all, and I got clients that live in trailers that are better than my house. Like these double wides with the decks and all that, I digress. But anyway, but it's kind of like whatever your fear is you're given some type of, I don't know, light to it. Like I'm gonna live, under the bridge or whatever. And it's almost like this thing comes in and it hits you so hard. It's like I'm gonna lose my car. I'm gonna lose this. I'm not, and it's because of money. It's worry about money. And now all of a sudden it's like I have these responsibilities. I'm stressed, I'm worried, I'm stressed, and then the sun comes in and basically spirit is like it's not as bad as you think it is. King of Pentacles, money, financial dealings, caution, and this is basically money coming in, but watch your budget. Like don't go crazy. And then we have the Hierophant in reverse. challenging authority. You may be like even looking at your spiritual connections, your religious connections, and it's like, okay, like, bring this money in. I need this money in. I feel like y'all doing something to me. You're testing me or something. Bring this money in. But there is money that looks like it's going to be coming your way. Yep, Nine of Cups. Fulfillment. Some of y'all are going to your spirits, but you're going to them a little rough, Virgo. Don't talk to them crazy. Don't talk to them too crazy. Even though Grandma Sue is on the other side, she still don't want you to be talking to you crazy. She's going to take a house shoe off and knock you in the head. She's basically saying, look, I'm going to do some things for you on the other side, but you need to be respectful. And as soon as you are, you get this Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, getting something that you prayed for, wished for. So if you're talking to Jesus crazy and you're talking to Grandma May crazy, you might want to stop doing that, because at the end of the day, it looked like that it's their decision of if they're going to push this through or not. We do have happiness, satisfaction coming through. We have Three of Pentacles, learning new skills, building a new foundation. King of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But we have patience on top of this person. Fruits of your labor. Keep going. Some of y'all, you might be dealing with a partner that is stressed out with you, whether this is a business partner, a romantic partner. And it's like Spirit is like, okay, look, it's not all downhill, y'all. It's not all downhill. The partnership card shows two people pull something together, romantically, platonically, in the workspace or whatever. Two people put their heads together to figure out how we're going to do it, how we're going to make it. I will say for some of y'all though, Virgo, you got to get your money right. You got to get your savings and everything right. Some of y'all are working a lot, but it's almost like you're working. What is that saying? Work harder. Well, no, work smarter, not harder. Look, I was fixing to fuck that up for y'all. Work smarter, not harder. And I think some of y'all need to do this. Um, but it is looking like that for some. One partner may get to like, okay, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. The other one may still be on the fence until they see this energy comes in. Looks like anything that happens with teamwork this month is actually good for y'all, because it looks like there are going to be some things you will not be able to do by yourself. It's like, let's put our heads together and make this project work. Let's put our heads together and pay this rent. Let's put our heads together and get this vehicle. It's not a solo thing this month. Some of y'all are really working on that. Let's see. Intuitive life coach. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right. So the first thing that we get is boundaries. You are learning the gentle art of setting boundaries and saying no. Could be no to that Amazon cart. Creative projects. It's time to get things going. Make creative projects a priority right now. If you're trying to build a business, expand a business, or even bring money in, Spirit is like, let's start working on some stuff. Mirror. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. So if you're looking at people and they're irritated and they're irritating you, or you're frustrated, what part of that is coming from you too? Some of y'all, I think it's not the other person. Some of y'all, Spirit is like, okay, before you start passing judgment or saying something, look at the other people around you. Look at yourself too. Look at yourself. So there may be some conflict, and we did see something with maybe communication. Maybe this is spiritual growth too. Remember where I said I felt like some of you were going to get boosted by someone? Maybe you're connecting with somebody who's highly spiritual and they're opening something up for you. Now, we are getting increase. And let's see, you have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. Entrepreneur, let's see. Be on the lookout for exciting business opportunities. And then your final card, support team. 2 minds are better than 1. 3 minds are better than 2. And 4 minds are unstoppable. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Some of y'all, you're going to be connecting with people. If you are looking to expand, it's almost like, let's not work solo anymore. Let's bring in your people. Let's bring in your support team. Let's bring in your soul group. This could be helping you market, advertise. Doesn't necessarily mean that they all have to be working in whatever you're doing, but it is showing it's time to build a team up. Some of y'all are working way harder than what you need to be. And it's showing that this month, it's not a solo endeavor. You need to bring people in to help you, because it looks like if you're starting a business or you're trying to increase your money through a business, You need a team. You need somebody that is pulling the same way you're pulling. And it could be that just two people. But for some of you, it may be more than two. It looks like there's expansion, though, that's coming in. Watch your spending. Connect with people that are like minded. Get creative. If you can paint, paint. If you draw, draw. If you create things, lotions, dolls, toy truck, whatever it is, whatever your gift is, utilize it. Some of y'all are sitting on a talent, you're sitting on money. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to go ahead and bring it through, because it looks like that it's bringing in more financial upswing and there's expansion, which means that this can grow. So even if you're working a 9 to 5, there may be something that Spirit is pushing you towards entrepreneurship, like a home-based business or building something out, or maybe even at some point taking this out of your home and actually getting a brick and mortar, a shop or something. But get in where you fit in. But I do feel like build your team up, Virgo. Build your team up. All right, love y'all.